What's up? It is me, Adam. Thank you so much for joining the channel. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Comment any other movies you'd like me to review. Today, I just watched Creed 3. I did not see it in theaters. It's on Amazon Prime for free. So I haven't really been able to go to the theaters much because I have a baby now, trying to save money. So I'm kind of more choosy on the movies I want to go see. I did enjoy Creed 1 and Creed 2, so I know I had to watch Creed 3. Overall, though, IMDb did give this a 6.8. This is definitely the lowest score of the Creeds, and I also gave it the lowest score as well, which doesn't mean I didn't like it. I just thought the first and second one were a little bit better. This one was a little bit different. This one returned Michael B. Jordan as Creed, Tessa Thompson as Bianca Creed, and then Wood Harris as Duke. Loved his character. And also with this movie, it's the first Creed movie where Rocky is not in this movie, and not only is he not in it, he also is not even mentioned or anything of why he is not there, which is I thought was a little bit strange because he was such a big part in Rocky 1, or not Rocky, obviously, in Creed 1 and Creed 2. So because of that, though, it did take me a little while to get into the movie because there's different characters, different storylines, so you kind of had to reinvest into the different storylines. It's different than what was in Creed 1 and 2, so it took me a little while to get into the story. But with this one, you do see Jonathan Majors comes in as Dame, and he's a childhood friend of Creed, who has been in prison for 20 years through something they did 20 years before. He comes out and kind of uses Creed to get a heavyweight title. There's also a part where he, I guess, hires or has someone beat up or injure one of Creed's opponents, so that he is able to go and fight for the heavyweight title. I thought that part was pretty obvious. As soon as someone came up and hit his arm, I was like, obviously Dame is part of that, so I thought that part was a little bit obvious. Basically, once the guy's injured, Dame steps into the spot, he wins the heavyweight title, and starts just kind of crapping on Creed, publicly just saying a lot of bad stuff about him. So then there's a Creed and Dame rematch, and that's basically what the end of the movie, the climax of the movie, is about. So let me go ahead and kind of go on with my dislikes. First of all, I did not like Jonathan Majors' character, and that's probably because he's the villain. So honestly, that just means Jonathan Majors did a good job, because I didn't like him, I wasn't supposed to like him. So that's kind of a like and dislike. He did good with that character. The other thing, like I mentioned earlier, there's no Rocky. I didn't like that part that there wasn't a Rocky. At least give us a reason why he's not there, but it just kind of didn't give any reason he wasn't there, which I thought was weird. I looked it up, and behind the scenes, though, there was some creative differences, is what I heard. I think he still produced it, he just didn't like where the story was going. And another one, at the very end, the fight scene against Dame and against Creed, there was a moment where everybody just kind of disappeared, and it was just Dame and Creed in the ring. That didn't really work for me. I'm not 100% sure why. I thought it was a little bit weird. It wasn't needed. The fight was still great, but just that part kind of took me out of it a little bit. I wasn't a huge fan of that. If you were, though, let me know down in the comments. Now let's get on to my likes. Just like Creed 1 and Creed 2, I think Duke's honestly my favorite character. Wood Harris plays Duke. He's also in Remember the Titans. That's just the first place I remember him from. But I honestly really liked his character, and I thought Wood Harris did a great job with it. Next, I think overall the fight scenes were great. So one of the reasons I really like Creed 1 and Creed 2 were the fight scenes. I thought the choreography, the camera, everything is just great with those fights. And I think Creed 3 kept up with Creed 1 and Creed 2 in that aspect of it, other than that other thing I was talking about with the camera and everybody disappearing. Overall, I would give this movie a 7 out of 10. Still a pretty good score, and I'd give the rewatchability as a medium. I don't see myself watching it anytime soon, but I do see maybe 5-10 years down the road, I might be like, yeah, let me rewatch the Creed movies. But other than that, that's all I have for this movie. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. Do you agree with my review of it? Do you not agree with the review? Do you have different dislikes, different likes? Once again, hit that subscribe button and comment any other movie you would like me to review. Peace.